I'm Steve. This is Sean. And this is, well, normally this would be a behind the sermon.
Right.
But today this is a before the sermon.
So that's weird.
So here's what we're doing. So the way it's going to work this week is we shot one that's going to come out on Tuesday. That'll be a behind the sermon. That looks back to the previous sermon. But this one today is going to look forward to the coming sermon. So it's before the sermon. They're both BTS. See how cool that is?
I like
BTS,
how it's
BTS,
the same.
Behind, before. So this is a before the sermon. And why are we doing this? Well, a couple things, a couple reasons. So one is this is to encourage you to actually come to church.
Yeah.
And bring your wife and bring your kids and bring some friends. Come to church. So it's going to tantalize you a little bit, I hope. Here's what you'll get if you come this Sunday.
Little sneak peek.
Yeah. And, part of the reason for that is just since COVID, man, COVID really changed, not for the good, changed a lot of Christian people, and their attendance at church has become much more sporadic than it used to be. So maybe a before the sermon will help. We'll see.
It might.
But while we're on it then, so what is the sermon going to be this coming Sunday? Well, we're getting farther down into Ephesians 5, and we start off this week with, and you wives. So it's about wives. So guys, you have a wife. You want the word to work on her a little bit? Bring her on in this Sunday. Then she gets to bring you on in when it's going to be to the husbands, all right? She can bring you on in.
You can't miss that one.
Yeah, don't miss that one. So, and I just want you to know, we're going to kind of camp there for a while because this is really important stuff. Husbands and wives, like one of the reasons I chose to do the whole series in Ephesians was to get to this portion. So I'm not going to rush through it. Going to spend time here. There will be stuff for single people too while we go. I don't want to ignore them, but the husbands and wives. So, and like we were talking a little while ago, another reason we need to do this section and do it slowly is just because there is such an unbelievable attack on the family, just like the nuclear family, which is another word for a biblical family, where you have a woman who's the mother and a man who's the father and the husband and wife, and they have kids and so on. There's such an attack on that, which is just evil, I think. I mean, like I'd go so far as to say it's demonic. It's an attack on God's order. God made it to be this way. We're going to destroy that. We're going to invent other ways. We can be whatever we want to be. It's just autonomous man trying to refashion himself according to his own liking, and it's ungodly stuff. So we want to do family stuff. So you're going to have your fiance there?
Yeah, oh yeah,
work on her with the word.
She's coming.
She's not quite a wife, but we're getting there.
No, she's a fife, a future wife.
A fife.
Yeah,
I see what you did there.
Yeah, well, I stole that from Eric, so I didn't come up with that. But I'm looking forward to this new style of video, and yeah, you guys can send this to a friend or family member to get them to come, get them to listen to some solid preaching. Anyway, Steve, I'll see you next week.
Thanks, Sean.